CEO took a bite of the scallion pancake, and immediately tasted the unique flavor his mother used to make when he was a child. He suddenly realized that the woman selling the pancakes might be his mother, whom he had lost contact with 20 years ago. 20 years ago, the young CEO loved his mother's scallion pancakes the most. One day, he begged his mother to make another one for him. Just as his mother turned around, a human trafficker grabbed him from behind and abducted him. By the time his mother finished the pancake, her son was already gone. 20 years later, an old man was collecting recyclables while wearing a sign seeking his lost child. As he passed a corner, he was startled by a van suddenly driving out from a blind spot. The old man panicked and accidentally scratched a Maybach parked on the side of the road, taking off a large patch of paint. At that moment, the car's owner realized the collision and quickly got out of the car. Neither of them knew that this was fate's chance for a father and son reunion. A group of bystanders gathered around, eager to watch the commotion. The old man hurriedly tried to wipe the scratch with his clothes, but no matter how hard he tried, the mark wouldn't go away. He apologized to the CEO and offered to compensate him, but the repair costs were as high as $100,000. The CEO knew the old man couldn't afford it, so he angrily retrieved a baseball bat from his car and began advancing toward the old man. Terrified by the imposing figure, the old man backed away step by step. Unexpectedly, the next second, the CEO used the bat to smash the old man's tricycle, then said they were even and told the old man to leave. When the secretary asked why the CEO let the old man go, he replied that the old man was still searching for his son at such an old age, and he, too, had been searching for his lost birth parents. The CEO didn't have the heart to make things difficult for him. As the CEO watched the old man walk away, he found the figure increasingly familiar, so he asked his secretary and bodyguards to stay nearby while he followed the old man alone. He followed him all the way to a demolition site. Craving a taste of nostalgia, the CEO bought a scallion pancake and took a bite. Suddenly, a group of thugs appeared. They were using the demolition as an excuse to stir up trouble. One thug grabbed a scallion pancake, took a bite, and then threw it to the ground. The group then drove away the workers eating lunch, overturned tables, and scattered the boxed lunches all over the ground. They demanded that the woman sign the demolition agreement, but the woman had cried herself blind the year she lost her son. She only wanted to wait in the place where she lost him, hoping her son would return home. Upon hearing this, the CEO took another bite of the scallion pancake and instantly tasted the flavor of his mother's cooking. He suspected that the woman selling pancakes might be his mother. At this moment, the woman, in her confusion, mistook one of the thugs for her son. The thug, bewildered, pushed the woman away. As he was about to hit the woman, his accomplice pulled him back. The accomplice whispered a plan, telling him to pretend to be the woman's son and swindle her out of the house deed. The goddaughter urgently tried to stop the woman and persuade her otherwise, but the woman was convinced the thug was her lost son. She even told the goddaughter to bring out the house deed. After getting the house deed, the thug then plotted to marry the goddaughter, pretending to be the woman's son. Although the goddaughter had a marriage agreement with the woman's son since childhood, but this thug was an imposter. The reason the woman mistook the thug for her son was because she felt a tattoo on his arm and mistook it for her son's birthmark. The CEO looked at the birthmark on his own arm and was certain that the woman was his mother. He then blocked the thug's path.